pretty good. Here's a defense. '97 zone. That's pretty good. At 94, play recognition. 96 press. But yeah, let's get into another game. Madden 18 has finally been released, like the trailer and everything, and story mode, so that's pretty cool. I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna try to get that before Battlefront 2. I don't know. Once again though, my birthday is 10 days after Battlefront 2 comes out, so I think I'm just gonna get Battlefront 2 on my birthday, and then Madden 18 when it comes out, or pretty close when it comes out.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. The Black Hole's been waiting all year for this one. It's the Battle of the Bay, and we're underway from Oakland. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
My defense is pretty good though. He's got the Tom Brady too. I don't know which one, but
now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
yeah, I forgot Engage 8 is a pass blitz, so it's not that good on run plays.
On second down, it's Bell. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He couldn't quite hold it.
Nice.
Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Brady will try again on second down. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. And you're not allowed to climb. You got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there. And a really nice play resulted for them. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Now Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Brady. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And he puts it through. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this is caught.
Oh my gosh, he ran backwards.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. To throw, it's Brady. And Hill with it over the middle. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
If I sent Tyreek Hill on the streak, then that would have been a touchdown probably.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Brady, this is White on the
touchdown.
screen.
Should be.
All the way James White, 55 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, he's used to
I actually made
that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Finding time. This is Bell on the dump-off. It's a gain of 5. And just like that, it's third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space
probably still play team.
Get your best players into
Cover
space
2.
with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They come out here in the eye. They
Right
turn
up
to
the
throw on
middle.
third and short. And he will have a first down.
Yeah, I don't
as
know why I
they get
didn't
him to the ground at the 37.
guess that play. They only had 1
5 yards is the
receiver.
pickup there as that extends this drive.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down in distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1. You're thinking, man, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down.
And McDonald here over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Brady now on first down.
That should be a pick. Oh my gosh. That was such a pick. I have no idea how. That was just luck. Because there are 2 guys on that on green. Whatever.
Brady now on first down.
Nice.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 2nd down, here's Brady. And the hit
Okay, I was gonna say if you can't.
it's incomplete. Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's play a QB contain. Because Tom Brady is a great mobile quarterback. So.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This one complete.
I hate those corner outs.
They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
Well, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Quarterback sneak, probably.
They come out here in the eye. It'll be a 2-yard
Yeah, there's like no way you
gain.
can stop
Pick
that.
up the conversion here on 4th down.
Partner, Tom Brady has done this so well, so many times over his career, he's turned it into art form. If there is a museum for quarterback sneaks in the NFL, Tom Brady has his own wing.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
If he runs the ball out of here.
Now this time, Brady will throw. Can't find anyone open. And he's going to have to
Nice.
eat this one as down he goes. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Second and 15, obvious passing situation.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Now Brady throwing on second down. On the right side, caught by Green. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds...
And he's going to take it
What?
in. Touchdown,
Oh
San Francisco. Vance McDonald, as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Come on, Tyreek.
Here's
Turn
Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
That's returnable.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
There's no blocking though.
Decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he's going to
Great
lose
blocking
yardage
in.
here. Back to his own 18. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Another terrible blocking.
At about the 17-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we
Start to go no huddle.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the 3rd quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
Oops, of course they pressed X twice on accident.
It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Going up top. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch.
Said I had better
Instead,
speed,
brings
but
up a 4th
whatever.
down.
Luck.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Here's Jones. Oh, look at the juice. A strong running. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. keep it on the ground with Bell. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Oh my gosh, I like it from the course.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Isn't there someone supposed to be in the middle of there?
Facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's got time.
Nice.
Down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Rob Ninkovich coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Brady going to throw.
Oh my God.
Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get him to 4th down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game
Is that a linebacker
close,
at safety?
you gotta feel there's a sense of
The
urgency
position
going on
probably.
offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Got an open man. It's a noon one. It's a gain of 21.
Could have done her back juke maybe.
And that'll be good for an Oakland 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage,
That's okay.
drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Fresh set of downs here. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team. And they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. On 2nd down, here's Brady. And Brake has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
When you execute a drag or crossing route really well and give them a chance to
of course he
develop a little bit,
missed his block right as I was going to go over there.
tight end on that one.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit. Try it that way.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Brady to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Brady will try again on second down. Left side here to Sanders. And down inside the 15 he goes. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Now Brady.
Of course, you got tips.
Pressure there as it's
Oh my
intercepted.
gosh.
Picked off by Derek Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They're the 49ers getting set to trot out there. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Brady to throw on second down. And Jones has
How do you even
it over
catch
the
that?
middle. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
I think I'm gonna play another game after this. 3rd and 7.
Now Brady.
Oh my gosh, just luck right there. Again.
The target. Now 4th down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
So lucky.
If someone's trying to throw the ball, and
That
you
was
put pressure on them
easily
and
a
make it
pick.
tough, that's only going to help
You
your
dropped it like
defense.
twice.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
I'm watching the fake, so. Oh.
51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Now the Oakland offense
Okay, I'm just gonna
back onto the field to take over.
try to take as much time as possible off the clock. Yeah.
Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Ooh.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
What the? Oh my.
Oh, a crusher there as
Of course he had no aggressive catch. What?
And they take possession
Luck.
of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
He didn't
The
even try to
49ers
go up for
offense
it.
Now they get set to head back on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football.
Madden.
Now. Just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know.
Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, it's Bell. And he went nowhere. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Brandon, there's no doubt the defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. But I still remember my old coaches saying, after you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you. So make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques, and don't get overconfident.
Brady to throw. And he finds McDonald. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Almost not.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it. And you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them. Have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't.
We got pretty unlucky again. I always do though, because it's EA. Hopefully I'm not playing the same exact player, because that's kind of boring. But yeah, I'm trying to get that champion Brady and 100,000 coins.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
Hate playing someone who has like 99s everywhere on there.
Set to go now is the rookie second-round pick, Roberto Aguayo. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. Tyreek Hill on the return.
What the heck? Tyreek Hill just stiff armed someone. That's sad.
Brady now on first down. He
Nice.
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They stay on the ground with White. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here's Brady to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leading the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
And Aguayo able to knock it through. And the Saints are going to take
Three's
a
better than
3-0
nothing.
lead. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
First carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Really?
So the ball comes free. It's often unusual for the team that lost.
Can we get one break, please?
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Throwing on first down is Brady. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And caught left side, Olsen. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here's White. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Brady going to throw. Now he'll dump it.
Of course he's a yard short.
Complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
On 1st down, Brady. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them.
Whoops.
Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
He's trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And it's 3rd and short.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Whenever I see an in route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back here right after this. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Easy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the outcut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
Now Brady on the bootleg.
Yeah, that wasn't
He
Brady.
dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
This will be fielded at the 17. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Here's John Ross going in.
PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet.
That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
He wasn't even on press coverage.
76 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
He's probably just going to bring in John Ross just for those deep passes. So I got to watch for him. Back up my corners if I see him.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
I like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C.
It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Here's Brady. And he comes back with one complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in.
Oh, no.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time. The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Goes underneath here to White. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On second down, here's Brady. And Hill with it over the middle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree.
Oh my gosh, that was so overthrown.
And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second.
Okay, easily made that throw.
Following that long touchdown pass, a one-play
But it's Madden,
drive
that's
last time. To see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought
Oh my gosh, what the...
David Johnson on his way.
It's Madden.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. David Johnson, 48 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh my God. Couldn't even get past Michael Bennett.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
No, it wasn't Michael Bennett. It was a Patriots tight end. Former tight end.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver.
Hopefully I can just play someone who doesn't have like all 99 overall players.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds. He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
4 yards on the pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Brady. Anunua's got it, complete. Given 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now Brady. And break, the tight end's got it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And now they're in the hurry-up. Brady now on first down. Letting one go deep for Anunoa. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And now out come the Steelers. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be able to do that.
Anunoa had +2 height on him. But then again, it is Madden.
There were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar
Height doesn't matter.
We'll see if they can do just that.
Even though it actually matters quite a bit.
10 yards on the pickup.
Height's better than speed.
And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
at least on deep throws.
When you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either. I
think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a...
Whoa.
This is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And following the interception.
$99, $95, $96, $99, $99, $99. Oh my gosh. $99, $95, $99, $99, $98, $99, $99, $99, $97, $97, $99, $99, $97, $99, $99, $99, $99, $99, and $99. 93 and 96. Yeah, his team's kind of good, just saying. All 4 of his cornerbacks are 99 overall. Not bad. Yeah, I don't like when Madden does that. I think Madden should compare you to like the same overall. Like this guy, he's probably a 99 overall team. Actually, he is. I don't have any doubt.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense. defense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And that leads to a New Orleans first down. Welcome back live to Orlando. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
I just want to get one touchdown.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. He's got time in the pocket. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting.
Oh my gosh, of course I pressed the wrong button.
Inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That'll be a gain of 11. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Let's go for C.J. Anderson, probably. Yeah.
A dump off to
Anderson.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And quickly, they get to the line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in
White's really good
it's usually a good
receiver,
matchup for him.
too.
To throw, it's Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
3rd down.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Just don't throw a pick. Probably will because I said that.
Running backs and not catching backs.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Strahan coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. Surveying the field. And this is incomplete.
Sure.
A gutsy call by Jack Del Rio, but it does not pay off. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. 2nd down, 8. They go to Johnson again. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Really held him to a short gain on that one. And it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
We're going to be passed? Yeah.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, sometimes it doesn't appear like much. The out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of the ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
Brady going to look to throw, trying to lay one up deep. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass.
And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Olivier Vernon in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Now Brady throwing on second down. And caught left side, Olsen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Brady going to throw here. This will be caught at about the 3. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I'll just at least stop one play.
And Brady will sneak it.
Never mind.
He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tom Brady, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
Okay, I'll play one more game. Hopefully I don't have to play a 99 overall team. That'd be nice, please, man. Give me like a 92, 93 maybe, 91 overall team. Don't give me a 97 or above team. Or a 94 above. Which won't happen. It'll just be another 99 probably, but who knows. Give me someone who just started playing. I'd still probably lose though.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Thank you, Madden, for giving me a easier opponent.
Is the rookie from Florida State, Roberto Aguayo. And off we go from Oakland. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running it, partner.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, second to last in the entire NFL. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
On first down, Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete.
That's supposed to be a hit stick, but whatever.
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert him to being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation.
No, that's
not
bad.
quite the same in many cases.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown,
I was just pretty much almost giving it back to him.
You got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. So completion on second down, that brings up third.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like the wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On first and 10, here's Brady. They complete it to Hill. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a New Orleans first down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Throwing on first down is Brady. This is White on the screen.
That was great blocking.
Loss of a yard there, and now second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Now Brady. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's first and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They keep it on the ground. White again. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. And back at the 8 now. Third and goal. Here's Brady. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Man, a tough spot to drop that down here, third and goal.
And so many times when you analyze a play like this, you talk about the people around him and maybe his focus was gone. Sometimes just simply him understanding how close he is to the end zone and a chance to score, and he tightens up and doesn't complete the play.
Brady going to throw. His pass caught at the 4. They get the completion, but
That's right. I was thinking if I didn't get it, it could still be pretty backed up. So.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last.
Oh my gosh! Of course, I had to switch me to another guy. I could have gone. Well, that could have been a pick 6 if I didn't switch into him. Oh my gosh!
Coaches really don't care from what position.
Because I was gonna dive at the quarterback.
Winning and losing and changing field position.
Oh my gosh. I pressed play ball and he didn't even jump. That's a 96 overall cornerback too.
Brady to throw on second down.
Oh my God.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So Dallas Clark with the catch there, and he stands number 4 all-time in Colts history in receptions.
And that goes all the way back to 1953 in Baltimore. Number 4, 2 of the guys ahead of him are Hall of Famers. That's how impressive that list is that Dallas Clark is on. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Oh, I didn't see it.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
Now Brady. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4. It's not often that we put the word overthrow next to the name Tom Brady.
His accuracy is so good that when there are misses, they're usually not by much. So when we see one like that, Look,
scratch your head a little bit.
Scratch your head. We're chuckling about the whole thing. Let's see how fired up he gets about it, though, because you know he likes to atone for his errors.
So after slogging through a scoreless first quarter, we have action on the scoreboard. A field goal makes it 3-0.
Well, with these two offenses, we weren't going to stay 0-0 forever, were we? I'm not sure that this opens the floodgates, but I doubt that's the last scoring we're going to see.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. From the gun on third down, Brady. And a dump off to White. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Nunez got it, complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd down now after the pass completion. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders.
I thought that looks so much like a pick.
The Saints have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable
Looked like a
lead,
perfect pass
it's still a lead, and that always
right
feels
to
good
him.
a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock. So
The first touchdown
I like how you're
in
guarding against a letdown there.
well, in a game.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And now San Diego getting set to go. And what do you think
But
goes on here
we
in
just
this
can't let 'em
situation? If you got the
get
football,
a
you're
field
trailing,
goal
you're back
here.
in your own territory with just
I think we get the
time.
ball
You
at
try something.
half.
Thinking about
So
starting your team, right?
yeah, I
You
gotta
just mentioned they're
play
down, they're trying to
smart.
get back into the game.
I'll allow like
Figure, if something goes
these kind of
wrong,
runs.
you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk.
But once the
is a
clock
big
gets down
decision.
pretty low, I gotta
They know how to
remember
protect the pass, but sometimes
3-man deep.
quarterbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
I'm still gonna just be in this
On
defense.
3rd down, here's Williams. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Number
So both
3.
teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he
Face
will be
mask.
brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little
Nice
deeper
run.
into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. run with White. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Throwing on first down is Brady. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And Hill with it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard. I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this
This is what we need to do. Just run the clock down. And run the ball pretty well, too. He's sending a blitz. That wasn't the greatest throw in the world, but somehow completed.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they show to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
On second down, here's Brady. Goes underneath here to White. And he's brought that.
Press triangle twice.
10 at the 11. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll score.
Let's go.
New Orleans.
The 99 speed.
Brady, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints add on to their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Back now in the East Bay. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th.
What in the world is... And I still somehow got it good. It was like glitching out terribly.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go.
Just can't choke like the Falcons here. They haven't even gotten 100 yards yet. Nice.
Brady now on first
A pick
down.
here will seal it.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right?
I like this play.
Like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on
Oh,
each
of course, I pressed the wrong button because I was trying to
He's got an alley, and he's going to be
hit stick him.
but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 yards out of that one. Good enough for a San
I almost got the
Diego
user.
first down.
But of course, it didn't say play ball.
They'll put two receivers left, two to the right. On first and 10, here's Brady. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And brought down.
Is that Chad Johnson?
Inside the 25.
Looks like it.
Slot receivers really gain stature in the NFL because they can do so many things.
It's not the 99 edition though.
But they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the
Look
middle
at
of the
those
field.
stock.
Become dependable targets for their quarterback.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Adam Thielen from 21 yards away. And the Chargers
he's gonna go
are
for
able to
it.
make this a close game again. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
This is a touchdown if he runs it. I mean, a 2-point conversion, but if it passes it, then it's probably going to be
And this is caught.
good, I guess.
And that could be
There's supposed to be a cornerback over there, but whatever.
within a field goal.
We just need to take a lot of time off the
Here to
clock.
kick it away.
If we can't just return it for
This one
touchdown.
fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Now Brady throwing on second down. Got an open man. It's a noon one. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, there really wasn't much there, but a completion is a completion. A tough third down awaits them.
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments in this one.
First
Now
down.
Brady. And Brake, the tight end's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. Now White. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. The gang of Charger defenders there for the tackle. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Now a carry for White.
Oh, great blocking.
Over the 40 to the 41.
Of course.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
What the heck? Of course I can't switch it to the other side. Yeah, if I switched it to the other side, then it would be nice. But of course, I can't.
I think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now a handoff as they run left side. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Oh my gosh. Switch it, please.
And on the ground they go with the running back. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just...
Oh yeah. If this counts as a loss, Madden. It didn't even count. Yay. Of course. I think I'm gonna play some Battlefield 1 now. But thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Before I go, I still have quite a bit, I think. 96 passing completions. That one's already done. This one still quite a bit to go. Not a ton to go though. Like 4 out of 6 touchdown rushes. Not bad. I still haven't won the Super Bowl yet in Madden, but whatever. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll be back on Battlefield 1 in a second or two.